Hey everybody, welcome to Danny's Guitar Hut. Thanks for coming back. Today I'm going to show you a finger exercise using hammer-ons and pull-offs. This is great for warming your fingers up and building finger strength and individuality between your fingers. So this is going to be the basic shape. It's sort of building off of the chromatic practice that I showed on the last lesson. If you remember, if you don't, it just starts at the 5th fret, it goes all the way up, same shape, just 1, 2, 3, 4 on every string, all the way back down. And what we're going to be doing this time is, instead of looking at it as picking every single note, we're doing hammer-ons and pull-offs. We're going to be starting with the index finger and the ring finger, and this will be the first shape, and as we build on it you'll kind of get the hang of it and see how it all connects. But your hammer-on, you're going to first of all fret the 5th fret on the low E string, pluck, hammer-on, and notice I didn't pick on that second note. You want to hammer on with your middle finger and try and get a good clean note that should be hopefully as loud as the note before. And we're just going to be doing 2 hammer-ons per string and go up to the next string. And when we get to the top, we're going to do pull-offs and go back down. So we're going to pluck the string with the middle finger fretting the 6th fret this time and pull off down to the 5th where your index finger is. Now one more thing to keep in mind, it doesn't really matter as far as for building up just your left hand finger strength, how you're picking, but I like to try and think of it as a sort of an alternate picking when I'm doing this. So when I'm going up, I want to start with the downstroke, go back with an upstroke, and then the next string is going to be a downstroke again, that upstroke on the second one on each string, downstroke, upstroke, downstroke, upstroke, then the opposite going down. You want to start with the downstroke when you're pulling off. Actually, the upstroke, excuse me. This allows for your right hand to have more of a fluid motion going up and down the strings. So that was the first shape. We're going to go up with the index and middle. Now the second shape, once you get to the top and go back down, once you're back to the original, you're going to do the exact same thing except with your ring finger on the 7th fret. So 5 and 7 with your index and ring. Same thing, going up, back down, then when you get back down, now we're going to be doing the same thing except with your index and pinky on the 8th. Back down. And now we're back to the beginning again, and that's not the end though. Now we're going to slide down the middle finger to where the index finger was starting on the 5th fret and work our way up with the middle finger and the ring finger. middle finger, and the pinky. 5 and 7. Now that we're back to the beginning, there's not a whole lot more combinations you can do with these 3 fingers. I'm going to slide the ring finger down and do it with just the ring finger and the pinky finger. And this is, I think, where it gets the most difficult, but it's the best for getting those 2 fingers to be a little bit more separate, because whenever you bring down your pinky or your ring finger, they both kind of want to go down together at the start. But this will build up individuality between them. So we're going to be starting at the 5th fret again, except with the ring finger and the pinky finger. And this is just up and back down. Alright, so that's the exercise. Just the things to keep in mind while you're doing that is just start slow. If you have a metronome, that's a great help. Just want to get the cleanest notes that you possibly can, and as you get those clean notes and feel more comfortable, then you can work your speed up. But starting out just trying to play it as fast as you can, it's not going to sound good. And the point is to get you to the place where your playing sounds good. So start out slow, get clean notes. As you get more comfortable with it, work up your speed, and hammer-ons, pull-offs. You're going to use that a lot, especially in soloing and even just, finger picking. Oh, that's out of tune. But anyways, so that's the main deal, and also keeping in hand your picking hand, doing the down up. And then the turnaround at the top, I start with down up again, but then go down to up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. So once you get it faster, you can play it. That's a tough one. The last 2 fingers. But then, if you're doing it that fast, you can move it up to the next fret. Move it all the way up the neck and back down. So, there's your lesson. And we'll see you next time. Thanks for stopping by.